is, you know, it's still got great offensive potential, but it's evolving into a defense. You know, it needs to, and that's kind of how I thought you won, the games this week. Do you see that happening? I mean, guys who are known as offensive players are becoming better defensive players, yourself included, Tyrone included. I mean, it's going to be important, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it definitely in the Big Ten season. I think just going through practice every day, and we do a lot of that in practice, and working on defense and rotations and zoning off on the guys and the shooters and everything like that, and working on that every day is definitely going to get us better, and definitely the younger guys too.
Because Coach was telling us one day, he said, when you're recruited, even he asked, well, how many points do they average a game?
Yeah.
And so everybody, but you can't live through your offense at this level. You can in high school, but you cannot at this level. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Penner says all the time, if you live and die by the shots, you're going to be dead a lot.
Right.
So definitely, I think defense, getting playing hard comes every day. Your shots could be off one day, but if you still play defense and rebound well, you're still going to have a great opportunity to win that game. So that's what you got to do.
And this week, you're playing two BCS conference schools, Virginia Tech on the road, Alabama yesterday, and in each game, you limit one to 55, the other one to 47. That's kind of what he's talking about, isn't it? I mean, that's how you got it done. Because you really didn't shoot the ball terrifically well.
No, absolutely not. In either game, I don't think really we shot very well, but we did. We bared down on the defensive end, and we got into their point guards and wore them down, and I think that helped us out. And it's going to help us out down the road when we get into conference play, down in the tournament play and all that. So.
You played at Virginia Tech, which was a difficult venue. That's going to help you go into Valpo, because Valpo's kind of one of those little compact kind of. I mean, they're going to be all jacked up because they're a mid-major and trying to make a statement, and they're pretty good. Did the Virginia Tech game help you? You think prepare? You played in a tough venue.
Yeah, I think absolutely. It was real loud at Virginia Tech, and there was a lot of people there. They're all geeked up about the ACC Big Ten Challenge, and I think Valpo would be the same way. It would be a lot like Northwestern, I think. A smaller gym, but packed it in, and hopefully we'll be ready.
And the last thing, obviously when this game was scheduled up there, it's kind of evolving into, you have to try to do it every year, defensive team, and he says you play almost better defense in the games than you do in practice. Would you agree with that? And are you kind of grasping the defensive concepts better now?
Yeah, I think I just learned a lot since the first exhibition game and stuff like that on defense. So just being on help side and being in the right positions in practice sometimes is it's just easy to do in the game.
Because he says that people move into the starting lineup usually not because of their offense, but because of their defense. You feel like you have the potential to be a lockdown defender down the road in your career?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to do that. There's gonna be a lot of good guards out here, playing in the Big Ten. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to be on the floor without, being a lockdown defender.
You guys shot the ball a little bit better yesterday, and the three-pointers were big. But they're not going to be there every night. You got to find other ways to score, and obviously, like yesterday, you did a great job defensively. You think this team's identity will be that of the defensive team, and then whenever you get points, you get them?
Yeah, we have a lot of offensive weapons, but on some nights that's not going to fall. So like Coach always says, we got to make the 50-50 plays. We have to be, we have to get the loose ball, stuff like that, rebound, and everything else will work itself out.
The other thing, now going up to Valpo, you played at Virginia Tech, so you've had one true road game already under your belt. That was a pretty interesting environment at Virginia Tech. You think that helps you going in? Because Valpo's they're going to be pretty jacked up and excited because they're, a small mid-major playing a Big Ten school. It's going to be a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. It's always a challenge going to play on the road. You just got to